trader or a Bitcoin guy buying and selling Ethereum or whatever, like they're day traders sitting in front of things and they're like gonna guess the trends. Those guys are all both artists, guys. Run from them. Those guys are the guys I'm talking about in the fitness world.
Okay, TLDR, Ooga Booga Big Man say Science Man scammer because Science Man doesn't have physique like Big Man. Right. So Jeff the Science Man over here fired back with a more thought out video.
All of the science-based guys. Science guys really need to answer this question before anything. Why is it that you remain so mediocre, yet you know so much?
I know I don't need to respond to this, but since he asked, using science-based training, I won Natural Bodybuilding Nationals. I earned my pro card on the most competitive stage in the World Natural Bodybuilding Federation. I placed second in my first bodybuilding pro show, and while doing this, I set the Canadian record on the bench press, and I set a provincial record on the squat. I currently weigh 180 pounds at 5'5" tall, which is pretty close to my natural limit given my height and my genetics. That's all besides the point though, because facts are facts. Information is either right or wrong. It doesn't matter who that information is coming from. If the people with the best physiques had the most knowledge, why would C-Bum need a coach? He has the best physique on the planet. Who could possibly know more than him? Well, it's pretty obvious that bodybuilding success comes from great genetics and really hard training, and if you want to make it in the IFBB, steroid use. I like science because it gives me more confidence in what actually works and what doesn't because it isolates variables. If you trust a big guy's advice over scientific studies, that doesn't bother me. I listen to what big guys have to say.
Okay, that's a completely fair and reasonable response. He didn't really throw any unnecessary digs, maybe hinting that this guy wasn't natural, but I wasn't familiar with either of these guys before this interaction, so I don't know if Mike is public about his usage or not. If he's natty or if he's not. But if that video is really what incited this action...
Damn.
Something's wrong. That looks a lot like roid rage behavior to me. I just don't see the point in crashing out over a literal harmless Instagram response video, especially when you threw the first digital punch to begin with, because ironically, he also threw the first physical one as well. But here, Jeff went on to Instagram to respond to this with a picture of him clearly at the hospital by saying, if you've seen the video by now, I want to clarify the incident. First, I want to give an update that I got a CT scan the other day and I'm okay. In case you didn't see it, this is exactly what happened and there was many witnesses. Mike Van Wyck jabbed me in the throat twice in the middle of the gym and then shoved my cameraman. There is already a lie going around that Mike asked me to stay away from him and that I didn't listen and approached him first. This is false, and Pure Muscle and Fitness has the security camera footage to prove it. I think they should release it. This is exactly what happened. I was filming bicep curls for a YouTube short. Mike brushed by me and said, "Sup." This is our first engagement that day. I chuckled. Mike then said, "Oh, things are about to get real funny," as he walked past me. I then asked him, "What do you mean by that?" And I made sure my cameraman was filming in case he tried any funny business. Then he walked back towards me and said, "Turn that camera off," and immediately jabbed me in the throat and I fell onto the floor. Pure Muscle and Fitness allows filming, by the way. I stood back up and he told me to never talk about him ever again. Then he jabbed me in the throat for a second time, turned to my videographer and pushed him against the cable machine. And then he walked away. That's the full story and there's gym security footage to prove it. It's up to the gym if they want to release it. As of now, Pure Muscle and Fitness is still allowing Mike to train clients at the gym. I also want to say I really appreciate the outpouring support from the community and from other gym members. It's honestly making the situation a lot easier to deal with for me, so thank you all so much. I don't know why he attacked me other than he really hates my training style. I certainly gave him absolutely no reason to hate me, and if I did, there's no excuse to physically attack someone over a disagreement. My opinion is the resultant anger was brought on by the clip I posted yesterday responding to his question about science-based training. Pretty wild stuff. Yeah, I mean, this is just an insane reaction to some online beef. Sounds like a sensitive, tough guy with a lack of emotional control. What's kind of funny is the top comment on Mike's original video is, "Lol, enjoy the prison workouts." That will also be interesting to see if anything like that happens, because who knows if charges will actually be pressed here or if lawsuits come out of this, because this all happened in Canada. They're a little bit more relaxed than the lawsuits over there is what they are down here in the US. And this is such a weird situation because you normally don't expect influencers at this size to be crashing out, physically assaulting each other. You would think that would be a little bit beneath them. But I guess this channel really proves time and time again that not much is below certain influencers. They really do crash out over the dumbest things possible.
Okay, so quick update. Mike has now officially been banned from that gym, but as of recording this, there's no update on any criminal charges or lawsuits filed yet.
But other than that, as many of you guys know, Mad City's doing an exclusive Halloween drop, which you guys only have about a week left to get before it's gone forever. So if you do want to support the channel another way, you can go to matt.city down in the description down below. Check out the Halloween collection. We also just dropped a space collection with the Moon and Mars bases, and we also just dropped Washington, D.C., with many more cities to come soon. So stay tuned for that. And I guess while this story was pretty insane, at least she's not facing life in prison like this kick streamer for doing this ridiculous IRL stunt. And it's definitely ridiculous that this guy is actually facing life in prison for what he did. While what he did is incredibly stupid, it's definitely not life in prison worthy. But Florida is just wild. You don't want to F around in Florida because apparently you can really find out.
The Dragon Ball Sparking Zero community might be in big trouble. The game had its official release on October 10th and ended up hitting 120,000 players, at least on the Steam charts. And now only 2 weeks
Where'd he go?
Right there.
Okay.
So he has a black hoodie on.
Yep.
With his hat backwards, and it has yellow writing in the shape of a circle. He has like gray pants on and black Vans shoes.
Okay.
He specifically was getting irritated with me. I started texting 911.
Did he grab food?
He grabbed a sandwich from I have the surveillance camera and everything that he stole his food. He like reached over the counter and grabbed the food.
Nobody robbing nothing, bro. That lady stand over there. Quit arguing with me. Nah, bro. This is disrespectful. She's being disrespectful.
We've all seen cases of the world's dumbest criminals, like when a criminal leaves his ID during a bank robbery or, while robbing a store, decides to use his own credit card to buy snacks. Well, in this case, this criminal had a thing for Subway sandwiches. Officers of the Castleberry Department received numerous reports within the past week where an individual would order a footlong and just before paying, grab the sandwich and run off, each time getting away. Sometimes he even stole from the same Subway within the same week. Take a look at how things finally caught up to him.
Yep.
With his hat backwards, and it has yellow writing in the shape of a circle. He has like gray pants on and black Vans shoes.
Okay.
He specifically was getting irritated with me. I started texting 911 that he was here.
Yep.
And then
Did he grab food?
he grabbed a sandwich from I have the surveillance camera and everything that he stole his food. He like reached over the counter and grabbed the food. I can tell you what he got and everything. And I told my employee not to charge him. She's like, I'm not.
Do you want to press charges against him?
Yes, I do, for theft and for trespassing.
I'll be right back.
The Subway employee gave a full description of the suspect. Not only was he wanted for theft, but he had already been trespassed from that Subway after an incident where he had an extreme meltdown. Officers were already familiar with this suspect and knew what they were in for.
All right. Good afternoon, good sir. Well, yeah. Yep. They said he reached over, he stole the food without paying, so.
I'll get you on over there. Have him start on the statement. I'll reach out and make contact.
Really? Hi there. Hi. You have an employee who's wearing a black hoodie today with yellow writing on it? Yeah. Can I talk to him?
He's on break right now.
Where
he
is
may be in McDonald's.
McDonald's? Okay. McDonald's? Okay. Oh, never mind. I think I see.
There.
308 Casper. I've got eyes on. Who's there? Thank you. He's evading us.
What's going on, bud? Take your hands in his pocket. Stand over there.
Nothing, bro.
Stand over there. Stand over there. Quit arguing with me.
Bro, this is disrespectful. She's being disrespectful, bro. That lady was being disrespectful, sir.
Okay, all right, relax.
Figure out what's going on.
I can pay for it. Like, that don't mean nothing. Like, it's nothing. But that lady was being disrespectful towards me.
And that's fine. That's fine. Okay. We'll figure that out in just a second.
But I could pay for I had the money. It's just, okay,
relax.
look. All right, can I explain to you?
Relax.
Hold on. You can explain in just a second. All right.
Hey, L4, we got one of the investigators.
Okay.
Let's have he can sit down on the chair.
Yeah, that's fine. Hold on.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm at work. Like, I was at work. I was at my job.
Okay.
Like, I've been having problems with that girl.
He sit right here on the chair, on the stair thing. That way he's not.
All right, man. So You didn't pay for the food, right?
Okay, but I was gonna go tomorrow and pay for it. Like, it wasn't like I was gonna steal it. I had the money, and I know the manager. I've spoken to the manager before.
Okay.
And I have the money. I could pay for it. But I was gonna tell the manager, like, I had problems, and I was gonna go to the manager the next day and tell her.
All right. Give me 1 second. Let me just read this. Okay. Just let me read this, and then you can tell me whatever you want, and we'll figure it out from there. Okay. All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used in court as evidence against you. You are entitled to talk to an attorney now and have him present now or any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost. Do you desire to consult with an attorney first or have one during this interview? I just have to read these to you. It's up to you.
These are your rights. This is the money. I got the money. I got the money, boss.
Listen. Hold on. First, stop.
I got kids, man. I could just go pay for it right now. It was that lady. It's the lady, sir. It was the lady that.
Let him finish.
I need a verbal yes or a verbal no if you are willing to speak with me after reading your Miranda rights. Yes or no?
All we're doing is trying to find out what's going on.
But sir, I don't want to be arrested because of this, sir.
Okay.
I had the money for it. I was gonna go to the manager the next day. That lady. Okay.
You got. Before we go any further, I need a yes or no that you understand your Miranda rights.
Yes, sir.
You do. Okay. Do you wish to talk to me still?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I being arrested?
Right now, you're being detained.
Oh, okay.
You're not under arrest at the moment.
I have